Hi folks, and welcome to my video log. Apologies, it's been a while. Things have been really busy the last few weeks, so it's been quite a while since my last update. So this one is just covering basically post Ukdfba International and also the run up to the Worlds. So as I film this video now, we are literally 2 weeks before we fly out to LA. So for the Wnbf World Championships, which is 2 weeks this Saturday. I'll discuss a bit on that in a short while, but I want to start off with just mention a little bit of an update about the post-show really for the Ukdfba International. So as expected, it was a really good day. Loads of competitors, really high quality standard. So well done to everyone who competed, including the new Cram Pro Ali Stewart, as well as all the class winners and everyone who competed basically. All the backstage staff and everyone who helped being involved with the show, it all ran smoothly like clockwork. It was a long day, but yeah, it was a thoroughly enjoyable one, to be honest with you. I felt personally like I brought my best shape today. I felt like that my condition was at least matching the Worlds, and I'd made some improvements since last year in a couple of areas as well, so I'm happy with that. It was a lot better the way I looked compared to the previous year or last year at the UK, where I was a little bit off, a few pounds off. So happy with what I brought. Overall, I thought, looking back on the video, because I've got the video now, I thought I could have maybe been a tad fuller, but it's hard to gauge, and me personally, I'm always, even though I do a carb up and everything like that, I'm always kind of reluctant just to push those carbs super high, because I'm always on sort of like a bit wary of just in case of any spillover and stuff like that. But I've got a kind of plan in action for the Worlds, which I'm going to do, based on how I'm looking at the moment and everything like that. The show itself, like I say, it was really good. I was in a competitive class where there ended up being 5 in total in the class. There were 6 originally, but Alessandro Manfredi got moved up to the heavyweight class because he weighed in, I think it was about 4 pounds over or something like that. So there ended up being Matteo Mazzotti, myself, Derek Brettel, Thomas Rasmussen, and Ben Howard as well. So there was a competitive lineup. Now, the judge's decision, then obviously people know that Ben won. I got second, Thomas got third, fourth was Derek, and fifth was Matteo. Matteo, great physique. He's a big unit, nice balance on him as well. He just didn't bring that conditioning basically to place higher. I think he could benefit from being a few pounds lighter. Derek, he brought his best ever shape, in my opinion. He's got a beautiful physique in terms of structure and shape and everything like that. I think he could have got a bit harder, but in terms of how full he was and everything like that, I thought he looked really good. Ben, as expected, unbelievable glutes, really good from the back, a really thick physique, totally different to my physique really in some respects, where I think it came down to an apples versus oranges kind of decision between me and Ben, based on feedback and judges' marks and stuff like that. I know I got a few first, Ben got a few firsts. I think Thomas, who got third, may have got a first or something like that. So it was a very close call really, I think, in particular between me and Ben. I mean, I've not got the full scores or anything like that, the scorecard, but based on feedback, Ben beat me from the back. His back is unbelievable. His glutes as well, you know what I mean? He's just got that thickness and development. I felt I had him on the hamstrings and the calves from the back, but the rear double biceps is such an impact pose, and it's Ben's by far strongest shot. And I think if anyone in the audience or the judges are looking, straight away as soon as you see that back and glute stand out, his weakness is the hidden. And that's been, you know, constructive as a coach and a fellow competitor. I've not got a week back by all means, and my glutes have improved, but you know, Ben has definitely got a better back and glutes, and from the back, you know, he beat me on that. I think lat spread was quite close, although the glutes stood out a little bit more from the back compared to myself. I thought overall that maybe the side and front shot I took more of. So overall, based on shot by shot, I felt I had him personally. But you know, it is what it is. You take the judges' decisions, and you know, you respect their decisions as well. Do I intend to turn the tables on Ben at the World? Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's competitive bodybuilding, so you know, I am aiming to beat Ben as well as the others. You know, I'm going into the Worlds now with intentions of. It's kind of like eyes wide open really for me, where I'm going in there and I want to crack that top 5 because I know how competitive and high quality it's going to be. Of course, based on last year's decision of me getting second, then naturally you think, yeah, I'm going to aim for at least matching second or going one step further and aiming to win it. I do go into shows to win it, but I'm a realist and sometimes, you know, it doesn't always go your way. So overall, you know, I'm aiming to crack the top 5 without a doubt. If I get, say, 3rd or 4th, will I be disappointed? Maybe a little bit, yeah. But, you know, it is what it is. And if someone beats me because they're better than me, then it's as simple as that, you know. But my intentions are to win it, as probably everyone else who's doing the Worlds, you know, pro level and everything like that. But, you know, I appreciate being at this standard now, and it's really, really tough. So I'll talk a little bit more on the Worlds, but just finishing off the post show from the UK. My guys, you know, Finn, to start off with, was absolutely over the moon on getting 6th place in the novices. He brought everything together on the day of the show in terms of fullness, condition. It all just came together, and for him to get 6th in a really deep novice lineup was a win for him. Mark Newton just missed out on the top 6. Mark brought his usual condition. He looked really, really good. Best I've seen him look this season, and you know, he was just unfortunate just to be in such a super deep lineup. I mean, you know, your top 2 or 3 guys in there, they were sort of like Masters Pro level or Pro level, do you know what I mean? And Billy was unfortunate to come short of winning. I felt Ollie was better on the day in that particular class, and quite rightly, you know, he's going on to the Worlds now in the Masters, and he will take some beating. I think Billy as well is worthy of you know, pro level, like I say, and you know, any other day would have taken that title, but yeah, it is what it is really. Moving on to Mick Boyle in the over 50s. Again, it was just a super deep lineup. The over 40s and 50s were just, you know, unbelievable standard. Mick could have easily have got, in my opinion, 6. His pausing did let him down on the day, to be constructive. We've practiced. But when you're out on that stage, you know, I was shouting the commands and stuff like that. But I think a little bit of nerves got the better of him, and it affected his posing a lot and presenting his physique at the time on the stage. But I know Mick now will be taking a couple of years out just to work on his off season, just to add a bit more size and quality if possible, and then he'll be back hopefully in a couple of years. Finishing off, Casey Bertley. In the men's physique tall, he actually came 5th place. He was on right towards the end. He's had a great first season. He's won every show, including overall, and to cap off the season, you know, in his first season, to crack the top 6 is fantastic. And myself and Casey will be again working in the off season just to improve and move up a level in the men's physique, which is great. So overall, really good show, and yeah, it was great to see and catch up with a lot of people as well. So yeah, brilliant. Moving on to the Worlds then. Yep. So I mean, today, you know, I mean, regarding prep, you do feel up and down. I feel like I've been prepping a long time now. I mean, it's probably looking at what, I think I'm on week 30 or something like that in prep. I had a day after diet post UK show, which is great. I didn't binge or anything like that. I just had a few nice meals and a few treats here and there. body weight leveled off a few days later, and by weekend I was back to the condition I was previous week. So I know it always works out well for me, doing that from previous experience for a few years, so that's that. My training's going very well. Pushing strength is dipping. Overall, just a rep or two here and there, or a kilo or two here and there, which is not too bad really, considering. Body weight on average in the morning, first thing without food and water and all that, is around about 72.5-ish, something like that. Obviously with food in me and carbs in me and stuff like that, my body weight will go up. I could go up as much as 6 pounds in some cases following carb up. So my body does change a little bit once I've had some carbs in me and stuff like that. Conditioning perspective, I feel like I'm a bit tighter than the UK, a little bit more. I'm just trying to bring my glutes lines in a little bit more too. Energy levels, as expected, they kind of like fluctuate. Some days I feel great. I mean, my lowest days where you feel a bit shitty. It's kind of not too bad really compared to a few months back when I was deep in prep as well. So you kind of adjust and just get used to it after a while. I mean, today, because I have a few morning clients to train and stuff like that, my energy's poured into them, and then you just get a bit of an energy dip, and I felt kind of like quite low on energy when I was walking the dog just before filming this video. But it's expected, and it's nothing I'm not prepared for or not used to. So that's that really. From macros perspective, my training day carbs are about 360, with protein about 170, 180, fat around about 50, 55. Rest days, my carbs go down to 260, and my protein has gone up a little bit more to around about the 190, 200 mark, and then fat is about 55, about that range. Cardio's right down, so I'm doing 3 intentional walks for about 45 minutes, listen to a podcast or something like that. Other than that, it's kind of like a just ticking over process. I mean, I've, to be honest, the last couple of weeks, I've not had that much time to think about the prep and stuff like that. I've just been busy and just getting on with it basically, which is a good thing, because you can get sucked into just focusing on nothing else but the show, and we've all got a living to make, and we've all got to kind of do other things in our life as well as just prep, and that's it. So it could be a blessing in a way, so you can kind of get distracted with other things, but the focus is there though, without question, for the Worlds. So yeah, like I said, we fly out 2 weeks today. I'm really excited for it. Obviously it's LA, so it's going to be sunshine and nice weather. It's something we're not used to at this time of year when we go to the Worlds, because it's normally on the East Coast and it's freezing temperatures and all that. So that'll be sort of like a nice refreshing change. My family's coming with me, my mum and dad, my wife, my son Max, who's going to be about 19 months old by then. Friends, a few clients, Mick, Liz, Phoebe, who else is there? Eddie, Tracy, and obviously Team UK, and a few others as well, a few other friends, which is great. Really looking forward to it. Going into the show, there's been quite a bit of hype with certain people on social media and stuff like that, saying who's going to win and this and that, and for me it's kind of like, everyone's going there to win, but I can't be asked getting involved with the hype and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I'm just going to bring my very best on the day, and then just see what happens, you know what I mean? Like I say, I'm going there to win it, but we'll just see what happens. And if I'm beaten by a better person, better bodybuilder, then that's it. I'm going to be supporting the rest of the athletes as well. And then after the show, we're also going to, make a bit of a holiday out of it for a few days. So we'll get to see Venice Beach, eat at the Cheesecake Factory, which is a must do, of course. So there's going to be, plenty of food eaten, and just get back to normality really, which is always good after a contest. And then I think we're planning on going to Universal Studios as well for the day with family. So that's all something to look forward to, and something I encourage you guys to do as well. If you've got shows lined up and things like that, and it's going to be the end of season, whenever that is, just booking a holiday or a little break afterwards, because it's nice just to have something just to take you away from bodybuilding really for a few days or a week or something like that. Other than that, I just want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Wnbf Nutrition. Tom Mack kindly sponsored me a few weeks back. So check out them, wnbfnutrition.co.uk. They're on social media as well. They have helped me with prep in terms of, you know, pre-workout focus and energy, as well as sleep as well. So the big sleep product has helped me a lot. Obviously creatine monohydrate is the flavoured one they do, which is good, an ideal way to get your creatine in. But I don't want to plug them too much, because this isn't turned into a supplement plug or anything like that. But I just want to personally thank Tom and Wnbf Nutrition, and I'm happy to be on board alongside the other guys as well on it. So other than that, if you've got any questions or anything like that, please feel free. I appreciate your support and everything like that. I think there's going to be a live stream as well at the World, so that's going to be on, I don't know, prejudging's about 9 AM, I think, something like that, which is going to be UK time around about 5 PM. But I'm sure some links will go out if there's going to be a live stream, stuff like that. So hope you're all enjoying your off seasons and your training in general and stuff like that. And for some of us, it's still prep continues as per usual, and business as usual. So thanks for watching, and I'll do another video post World Show as well. All right, thanks very much. Cheers.